This video chart presentation of Local.com Corp. It's a NASDAQ capital market stock trading our ticker LOCM. See a nice up day on Friday, up over 5.5%. Holding a nice little support level right around $1.62. Stock's clearly been in a downtrend since the beginning part of October. Gave back nearly all its gains off this big move off the bottom. But as long as the support stays intact, this chart's worth keeping an eye on. See if it's going to take on a little bit of upward pressure and try and take out some resistance right here around $1.85. Of course, with the share price slide, MACD's been trending down, just now giving some early signs of potential reversal in trend. Now it did drop a head fake right through here, similar type of action. So it's going to be pretty important for this MACD to start to get closer to zero to really signify a true trend reversal. It's a real nice look to the ADX. It's the type of position that I look for a reversal in the direction of the chart. ADX is up a little high and now starting to curl back downward, telling me that the direction's losing some strength. Positive DI is starting to move upward. Negative DI is climbing down. Now I just look for some bullish crosses of this positive DI getting up a little bit higher, breaking through the negative DI, and ultimately through the ADX. Again, that's just some early on signs. Money flow index still down below 50, which is a bearish position, but with the buying pressure to end last week, seeing a nice little rotation, all three components starting to turn upward. Obviously, I look for continuation. I want to see the flip-flop of this. I want to see the MFIs trending over top of 50 to show people are paying higher prices for the stock. Definitely not getting much from the accumulation distribution or the Chaikin money flow. A lot of selling pressure was being put on the chart. That's reflected in both of them downtrending. Is a little bit optimistic that the CCI held above negative 100. As with other indicators, I'm looking for that breakthrough zero at least. And technically speaking, the CCI actually doesn't drop a buy signal until it breaks through the 100 point. Over the last month, you can see a little bit of an uptrend trying to happen. Now let's be looking to see if that's going to continue. Similar with the full still, it's a gauge of momentum. Just looking for uptrends to start. That sort of thing is what I want to see in the longer term. Want to see a channel, want to see it up above 50, show that bullish momentum is being sustained in the play. And the tricks, for being such a lagging indicator, it's somewhat surprising to see it. It looks like bullish cross is being dropped. Again, it did drop a head fake back here in January, so some caution should be exercised, but typically a bullish cross in the tricks is a positive sign towards a trend shift. RSIs, outside of this one little bump right in through here on this rise in the share price, been trending below 50. That's signaling bearish momentum, but again, early on signs that the bearish pressure might be subsiding, so it's worth keeping an eye on. All that pretty much just correlates with the idea of a support level there at $1.62. If it can't hold that, odds are pretty good it's going to come down here and test this $1.42 mark, so I'd really be watching closely for $1.62 to hold. Now to the upside, I'd look for what I call secondary resistance right here around $1.80, $1.85. If it can break through that, I'd suspect that resistance is really going to stiffen up near $2. See, historically, it was a support and resistance point. Even back in the beginning part of January, support and resistance. 50-day moving averages right there. I'd anticipate if it can continue to move forward from this close on Friday of $1.72 and the momentum and trend shift continue to help the stock push through 185, that $2 mark is going to be a very tough spot for it. But that's a pretty nice gain of somewhere around 15%. And what I'd be looking for going forward from there, for something along those lines, I want to see this downtrend be broken. You can see the channel. I want to see if it's going to go up, test the upside of that channel. And if it breaks through it, it might be signaling a true reversal in this chart and the beginning of establishing a new upward trend. Those are the type of things that I'd be looking for in the LOCM chart. But as always, merely my interpretation. Thank you for watching and trade smart.